as well. So
Yep.
we are starting in about 2 minutes. So do you want to hear semi good news for you and very good news for me?
Go on.
I'm gonna build my Vigilant today.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So it's gonna be incorporated in this stream of
Hmm.
mine just for the sake of
Cool.
I don't know, just recording that moment. I wanted Vigilant from the
Hmm.
very first uh, day of the event, but it happens to be the last ship, so I was kind of bummed out. Although I got the Sirius, which is also a good ship, so I'm cool.
Yeah, Sirius is pretty useful. Uh, by the way, before we started, I want to make a little bit announcement. It's not
Okay.
mentioned anywhere yet. So we decided when we do such big tournaments, like official big tournaments, like challengers, blacklists, and other things that we might have in the future. So when we do this, we will give to the teams special promo accounts for the game, and they will have everything on this account, like every ship, every
Hmm.
model, everything what they want, and everything what they can use and use right. So we decided that it means like it will make the position for every team in equal state. So that's what we're gonna do since starting the next season, I think. Yeah.
Hmm.
That's a big change.
Yeah, that's a pretty big change. So, but actually, it's still um, you need to be prepared for using such things because these accounts will be available only through tournaments and not for training. So if you have, for example, Vigilant and you know how to play it already because you did some stuff with it somewhere in leagues, maybe in skirmish battles. But since starting the next season, you actually will be available to use Vigilant in tournaments, even if you don't have it in your account. So I think that will be nice change, and it will deliver us some interesting tactics by another teams. Maybe for Italians, for example, they like to use destroyers, but not everyone have it yet. So that's it for the beginning.
Hmm.
Okay, I got the
Nice.
phone number.
Yep, I've got it as well. I'm just finishing off my.
Are we with the referee SCL or SCL2?
Yes, we're with referee SCL,
SCL.
Okay.
not the SCL2, but the SCL.
Okay, so I'm already in the spectators. Uh,
Okay.
the Italians are coming in together with the Nova
Yep.
players.
Yeah, and about matches. So first we will see, I think, very interesting game between Tricolor Hawks, Italians, and the team Null. They're both teams are pretty strong, and I'm not sure who's
Cool.
gonna win this
So,
time.
very quickly, if you look at my screen it's up right now on the live stream, you can see that I have a
Predictions.
prediction. Yes. So the predictions I've made: Ninja and DNO are going to win their first brackets, and DNO is going to face off against Team Leet, which Team Leet is going to go down, obviously, DNO, but I haven't put it that far in. Starstorm and Null will go head to head, and Null will win, and Starstorm will go up against Tricolor. That's as far as I've got so far. From there, I don't really know where to go, because if we already know that teams like Ninja and Null are going to go head to head, it's going to be one of those cases, and it's very ambiguous. I'm going to put those two in, actually. So hold on.
It looks very familiar to the last one season, because we had like almost this competition like you are making now in the predictions. Like the null team will be destroyed by ninja team maybe, and DNO will win against Tricolor Hawks or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then they will be fighting in the finals again.
It is very
maybe.
difficult to ascertain which
But we will
ones
see.
are going to be the ones that come out on top, because these guys, they all play very differently. They've all got different bits and pieces that they can offer to the battlefield and all that stuff. It's one of those things. So as you can see, my predictions up to so 8 battles, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The first 11 battles, that is. So that's just 14 battles, and that means the or 15, something like that. Yeah, 14 rather. So for Ninja and Null, it's really hard to tell who's going to win. Between DNO and Team Lead, it's quite hard to determine who's going to win. Starstorm and Tricolor, it's quite hard to determine who's going to win anyway as well. So I'm going to leave those ones depending on how everybody does. We already know that Ninja's probably going to come out of it as alive as they can possibly get. But yeah.
Okay, so Ari Cinnamon. Okay, you're
Well, looks
already
like
here.
yeah,
I was
looks
just
like
wondering.
the other guy who should be recording these games, he decided to record another one, and I have a spot
Fair
Oh,
enough.
as
cool,
It's
cool.
spectator. Yeah, not using the console. It's pretty good.
fair enough.
Now, if I
Well, at least
decide to leave,
yeah,
this would be funny.
you you have a vigilant. Wow. Yeah, no. Give me a couple of seconds. I am very quickly just going to catch myself a break. Hold on.
Okay.
Just don't start yet. You can keep talking and stuff. I'm not gonna.
Well, you wanted to press pause, so
So he leave us. That's an interesting thing I noticed. When I'm looking at the ships in the lobby, I see that they're all Synergy 1 level, but I'm pretty sure there are a lot of maxed ships here. Looks like another visual back here. We looking forward to
okay. So
solve it.
is show coming back soon or
Yeah, I think he will come back pretty soon.
okay?
And meanwhile, I think we will start, right? Yeah, I've got a message from referee SCL. He's ready to start.
Just waiting
And
for
I'm
showtime.
back.
Okay, let's go.
Cool.
Okay, let's see.
So here we go.
So, how do you think, guys? Is there any chance for Italians to win this?
I
I
think
there
that
is.
Italians will win.
Really?
I reckon
I
that.
actually I want Italians to win, but I'm not
Me
think
too.
so.
Oh,
Me too.
yeah,
I think they deserve to
I
win
think
at
most of
least.
us want the Italian guys to win. Italiano Staliano. Yeah, this is going to be something amusing. Blaze and Energy against 2 of their destroyers. Part of me sort of hoping that they don't play like they did last time against these guys, and something tells me they are actually going to put up a fight. Godness Molly is pretty much just going to be moving around the battlefield, already moving to B, as you can see there. I haven't actually got my OBS set up to stream that end of the bit. There we go. I've actually set it up. So Sonic's already contesting the enemy C, backed up by Bad Boy over here. Let's have a look at what Bad Boy's doing. Bad Boy is taking... Oh, he's got the new alien gun.
I'm really curious if the Italians will win this one, because that will show that they've managed to grow for the big part of the year. Before they barely passed the first bracket, so I think they should be able to get past the first ones. So let's see what happens.
What these guys need to do is they need to focus fire a lot more. Unfortunately,
By the
Blender
way,
is literally taking him down.
Shotan, can you just tune down the speakers?
Give me a second while I do that.
Okay.
Yeah, we hear sound from the game. Just right here.
Energy is trying his best to deal with the aura, but they are focusing him heavily. Unless he backs up, he's gonna have a bad time. The other series...
Is that a little...
What?
Is that a little bit better?
Oh yeah,
that's much better.
A lot better.
We hear nothing. That's how it's supposed to be, I think.
Yeah, no, yeah, no, actually, I've still got my microphone. I've still got my head, because I'm doing this without headphones today. So, Sonic is contesting the enemy B.
Well, Energy is having issues with the Heblember's aura again. The Heblember is really interesting player because of all the risk he puts into his play and his command ships, and he will be able to get Energy, which is...
I don't see why Grande doesn't just null Heblember completely. Instead he's going towards, because he's about to lose his destroyer, which is not a good thing. But he has just used the item on Godness Molly, which is, if I may put it in, if I may pun this out, God knows why.
Yeah, Energy is down.
Godness Molly doesn't actually have that great an aim.
This is not looking good. For Italy, that is.
It's looking very, very messy at the moment.
They lost 6 ships.
Heading to the next beacon. Towards C, they have to take that down.
They lost 6 ships. I mean, that's a whole lot of ships.
Yeah, it's gone down.
And now it's 7. Yeah,
C beacon going down.
See them actually getting past the first bracket again.
This is what happened to the team before when they faced DNO. And unfortunately, the same thing's happening. Where they're putting up a fight and they're not quite putting up enough of a fight.
They kind of spread thin, to be honest. So,
now they're focusing the Antares, although that's not really going to be very useful in that case. Because they're just going to start taking down the enemy beacons. It's going to be a huge contest. If we look at how many ships are in the field, the Null gang haven't lost anything yet at all. And Grande's down 1 ship. Bad Boy's down 2 ships. Energy's down 1 ship. Sonic has just lost his 2nd ship.
Are they actually going?
It is going.
A beacon going down. That's interesting.
Yep, if Italian Bad Boy and Sonic reload their stuff quickly, then they can capture that last beacon. All they'll need to do is just stun everything and then capture. And that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Sonic is on his last ship, which is not really good.
We're looking at it. This is the pulse laser machine. They are very heavily citadeling that last beacon though. If Null decides to do an attack, they will have to do as much as they can to defend, which means using gravitational lens, which will just eventually gets hacked, destabilizing field, in which case they'll just use regens and their rank 14, the top implant, and then the repelling beam, which pretty much won't do anything at all if you think about it. But they're mostly just trying to mirror them and then put them back into a little bit of place. Adam Arkwright has got phenomenal aim. Look at that. Well, by phenomenal, I do mean phenomenally bad. Oh, look at that.
Whoa, they contesting this beacon hardly.
Here we go.
Well, this is going to be a bummer because Heblamber is heavily bombarding them with the phaser, and it's really effective.
North
There's-
Metalhead is down, and his last ship is his Brave.
Still 5 minutes to go. Looking
is
not so
literally a
good
last
for Italians at the moment, I think.
This is literally a last stand. If they don't manage this, well, Sonic's nearly down. Grande's nearly down. Grande's now onto his Antares.
They are pretty much on their last ships, and this
Yeah.
is not looking good.
Nope. Sonic
Yeah, but they
out.
actually can try to defeat, try to just to defend their own beacons. Maybe
Well,
that's
calling
the
their
chance.
calling their bluff was maybe a good idea, but if you look at it now, it's in the hands of the Italian guys. There's now 4 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Eugen is about to go down because he's getting focused quite heavily. Governor Smalley over here. Let's see what's going on that way. DNO.
Well, the Italians actually tried to play the fast lane, but it really backfired. So I don't see them holding much longer. It's 4 minutes
3
to go,
minutes.
and they can just be, I don't know, 10 times obliterated by then.
Yeah, I think
so-
they're just waiting for another team to make a mistake, just to leave a beacon for a couple of seconds, and then try to capture it fast while they're capturing 2 of their beacons. That could be the chance.
That is just one of those things that just won't happen though. System hack, no. I will say though, I admire the absolute valor that these guys are putting in.
Well, they did try a fast win, but it didn't work, to be honest. And they are going to get obliterated real fast unless they figure out a way to get the B beacon. Yeah, Italian Bad Boy is out. The rest of the team is on their last ships, apart from Grande.
And still 2.5 minutes to go.
Look at the team here. Bad Boy's gone down. Sonic's finally gone down. Looks like this is a last stand of 2 minutes, guys.
I hear the stream. I hear the broadcast on the line.
Yep.
Yeah.
Put the broadcast on my other thing, so I'm just going to mute that.
Okay.
There we go.
2 minutes to go and only 2 players left in it.
So there goes the Italy team. Well, I had my hopes up for them, but that's not gonna happen apparently.
The enemy only has one beacon left.
There goes Grandy, and B beacon is pretty much done for. I seem like I lost Shotan and Cinnamon Fig. Just a second to see what happened. Okay, so I apparently lost the connection to Shotan and Cinnamon Fig, so don't mind that. Um, so there's a bit commotion about the destabilizing field. Well, what can I say? They do play the fast lane a lot, so they are pretty easy to handle with the destabilizing field because, well, okay. So the destabilizing field is not really something you should underestimate, and the only way to counter its effect is to basically slow down. It stops the effect after you slow down on 30% of your maximum speed. I try to, well, feedback it to be at least 50% because that's somewhat acceptable, to be honest, but um, let's see how the balancing will go out. Here we go, the next room. Just a second. Okay, okay, we are in. So, do you guys have any questions regarding the game or the general themes? I will just I will do some checking up on Shotan and Cinnamon
Yeah,
Fake.
I'm back.
Here we
Oh,
go.
what happened?
Ah, usual internet connection problems. Nothing
Okay,
special.
okay.
So yeah, now I'm back, and I was out just at the last moments of the match, and I think that there is no surprises there, and no team wins, right?
It
No
was a
surprises.
19 to 0.
Well, that's really hard. But this time, these matches are going into best of three formats, so we actually have sometimes,
Yeah.
and
Have,
Italians have some time to keep
surfaces.
themselves together. So, can you send me the password, someone? Because I
I'll
had
send it to
to,
you over Skype. Here we go. Hold on.
yeah, I had to restart the game and forget one.
There we go. So thank you.
Thanks. So
All right, sorry here. I'm just a little bit, uh, just a little bit hungover, but
You're
not too
always
hungover.
hangover.
Well, last time I was hungover and we were doing something, I think I was on the Orca was streaming and I was supposed to be commanding a squad, and we were doing the Star Conflict Leagues um, against one of the other guys, and I was commanding it. It took about an hour for my voice to warm back up again. But yeah, today I seem to be all right. I know I'm just
You
talking
should
some
probably stop drinking and singing.
I've certainly got a lovely singing voice, especially when I'm drunk. But then everybody believes that when they're drunk. Here we go, fellas. So we are now into the second stage of the fourth stanza.
Okay, let's see how this one goes. I'm still rooting for Italy, but I don't know how good they will do. Your speakers are still a bit loud.
I'll probably plug in my headphones in a few moments. You can already see here, look at this. I'm going to switch to Metanot over here, who is currently playing his engineer, of all things. Well, no surprise. They're already jumping straight onto the enemy sea beacon. I think that both teams have already learned their lesson. Like, Tricolor Italy has already learned that it needs to take down opponents as quickly as they possibly can, their beacons as quickly as they can. And I think that Null has worked out that they need to make sure that they are moving in a way that is a little bit more fluid and less slow and less unsuited to their ability. Because you can see right here, Sonic and Energy doing their thing, literally just going straight back, capturing the beacon. And so you can also
They
see
are really good at capturing beacons, and I'm really amazed how well they can do it and how good of a timing they have. But they still manage to, I don't know, get they lost their ships and the game because actually I don't know why they lost all the ships. I mean it was a bit, it was a mystery to me because they are really good with the ships they pick, so it's really natural for losing one ship or two ship, but it's not really okay to lose every ship in your setup. I mean, I still don't get that part because I always expect more from them. Or maybe I'm just overly positive.
destabilizing field again.
Yeah, he
See,
should
this is
slow down.
exactly
He should slow down. He has a cloak.
this is exactly what Sonic was talking to me about yesterday.
Yeah,
About
they
not
do
just
complain
yesterday,
about
this
it.
whole week. It is one of the worst things that has happened to this game this weekend. It really is.
Well,
You have a replay
it
taken high.
requires a bit tweaking at least, but
Mm,
I don't know. I mean, it's a good weapon for anti-interceptor kind of a thing, but it's very
absolutely.
OP to if you do the math on the damage and how the damage is applied. So it would be acceptable, for instance, if they change from 30 to 50% of the maximum speed. That would be nice change without actually changing anything else. But that's just my opinion because I know how 30% looks like in the game and how it feels like. It's basically full stop until the stabilizing field goes away. And that's
Hmm.
not really good for an interceptor player because that's instant death. Either way, it's instant
Okay.
death, so if you get hit by it,
So here we go. Tricolor Italy is beginning to gain the upper hand
they
in
are
kills.
equals
Only
now.
like now they're equal, but they're still managing to hold their even on kills. This is 7 minutes and 50 seconds. And Sonic is giving these two destroyers a runaround.
He's been hit with the stabilizing field, so he's
They'll
stopping.
probably find a
Good,
wise one
good
to.
call, good call.
Hmm. Adam Archives is here chasing energy.
Now he needs to repair himself. They don't have an NG. That's not good, I guess. I don't know their playstyle, their tactics, so I don't know if an NG is acceptable. Let's see what Adam is doing. Currently nothing much, but here goes the battle between Brave and
Blembra is
Sirius.
getting focused right the way down. If you look at that.
Where? Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And look
they
at
are
Blembra
going
spraying
for him
energy.
like heavily.
They are absolutely pouncing on him.
They are not
Blembra is
gonna let
literally
him
just
go.
trying to keep himself up. This is what tunnel vision looks like. It really is.
And Heplamber
And you
is
have
still alive. I can't
Sirius
believe this.
absolutely down this one. Yeah,
I can't believe
that's
this. This
incredible.
guy is the possible
He's
king of
taken a lot of
commands.
damage.
He's probably the king of commands. I mean, he just withstood a whole team-based attack.
Reasonably, that Brave should be able to take on that Sirius. Except for the vital problem of hit point difference now. Yeah. So 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Grande's lost that ship. Mm-hmm.
How on earth did Heblamber regain his strength back? And there he goes against the Brave, all by himself.
Mm.
And he's gonna kill a Brave.
Commands can do that.
He's just crazy. Like, seriously. He's brave.
It's just
So
not happening.
looks like the game's not really turned to the Italians this time,
Mm.
but they
they
managed to do
did
some kills. That's nice.
they did try their best, so that's a nice change. Maybe they are just not familiar with the teams and the players, so they don't know who to focus and what to do. While we see how they finish the objectives and everything in a timely manner, and how good they are with the whole uh, objectives part and everything, but when it comes down to players and kind of focusing key players in the enemy team, they seem not not know which one should be the next target. So, for instance, the Headlamber is pretty much the first target I would go for, even if I would lose, let's say, one or two ships just for going after him. I mean, that would be a viable tactic at some point. So
I
let's
like how most of
see.
these guys have Skrar cannon on most of their ships anyway. In the Tricolor team, Grandes using Skrar.
I'm
Just to
just
make sure
looking
that they
at
can get.
the Headlamber's aura.
Hmm. Navigo Grandes managed to capture a beacon.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
His
It
aura
appears they're
isn't
doing a
really
heroic battle
much.
charge with Bad Boy going straight in. If they want any chance of taking the beacon, they need to get down Minotaur.
Wow, Sonic is still alive.
Headlamber
Look
just
how much
scored the
hull
second
strength he has.
destroyer kill. I mean, this guy is just off the charts. And he's going for a third kill. So he's just crazy. Just look at him go. He just halved the Sirius in a few seconds, and he
That's it.
killed. And he killed the Sirius. Are you serious?
Mark 5 phaser serious.
Well, 1.5 minutes left. Not so much time.
This guy is just ridiculous with his command. Talon Bad Boy is probably going for the B beacon. Yeah, he's
I'm
totally
not sure
going
that
for the
he will
beacon.
manage to do this in time. Looks like B beacon will go down.
Yeah, they gonna
But
lose it again.
anyway, 30 seconds left. That's
Mm-hmm.
not enough time to make
That is not enough
something
time
useful.
at all.
And
It's
here we
one of those
go.
games. As I predicted, Null have made it through to the second winners round bracket.
Yep, that was the easy one.
Well, I was expecting them to win at least the first bracket, but
Hmm.
they did get a difficult team.
Well, they are still on the tournament, and actually, I think that I used to think about how to use this our token system on the prizes, and I thought that it will be much more effective if you, in this current situation, lose your first match, and if you are good enough to go further in the tournament, you can earn more tokens by fighting with the guys in lower grid. So maybe that's was the reason. Because in the upper grid, you just had to meet Ninja Team, and it's gonna be very, very hard. Anyway, so let's see. So the next game will be between DNO team and Lizord's team. Well,
DNO team and Lizard's team, so
yeah, we'll see. Lizord's team
mhm.
managed to get in this tournament, but like at the last second.
Yep. Well, Aggressor did send me a message earlier on asking what the thing was. And if he's watching here, I hope you can see the prediction.
Yeah, I
Well,
think that also is
I'll have
a
to make a
little
prediction
very,
depending on
very
how today
easy,
goes.
very easy one. Seems
I'm
easy
actually kind of sad
nowadays.
for the Italians because I was really hoping for them to get past the first bracket, but still, DNO is not something you can go just past.
We will see them again anyway.
Hmm.
Yeah, but still, um, I was hoping for a interesting play. I mean, I did get an interesting play, but still, I want to see them win.
Hmm. Absolutely.
So, who's the next two teams?
Dino team and Lizard's team. I
Yep.
think, yeah, there's really easy to predict the result of of this upcoming battle. But maybe we will see a couple of surprises. I don't know. It's hard to expect something when DNO is playing. Everything might happen.
Okay, I'm waiting for the next phone number. I mean, code.
Yeah, we're waiting.
There's awful lot of vigilance. I should probably make mine.
Everybody's making vigilance.
Well, Nisho doesn't. How far are you, by the way?
I
So,
have got a few more bits to get. No, I need to do the mission. Where is it?
This last 3 days, it will be a bigger rewards in Electrum, like 15, I guess, as if I remember right. Uh, yeah, just like the previous one with the Tyrant, when the last 3 days was the biggest rewards for the missions, so it will be the
Hmm.
same story this time. Yeah. And while we're waiting, well, I have a really quick announcement. I think on Monday, I mean this Monday, it's should be December 19th. Um, we will be able to show you a little bit from upcoming update, which will be delivered December 20, and you will see some parts of upcoming changes, some new ships, and pretty much something interesting. I think it will be on Monday 19th, and the usual time is 40 p.m.
so what's
Let me
gonna
see.
be shown if there could be more spoilers?
We will show two ships. They're not really related to our special uh, theme of this
Event.
expansion. Yeah. It's just another two ships. They will be also available for obtaining through the part system, but the changed one. I will talk about this more detailed on Monday. But we think it should be easier to obtain these new ships. So one of them is pretty strong against the destroyers. It's actually looking like a little destroyer.
Here we go.
So we have a new room.
Yep.
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay, let's go into spectator mode.
sorry about the series of things that kept on going over and over and over. I was just getting topping myself up with some resources, and I only managed to make. Well, by the end of today, I'll have 95 activators, which means tomorrow I'll have 100.
No,
Activators.
I think you'll have more, because as I remember, the reward for the mission today is not 5, it will be 15 or
Yep.
10. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
It's
I
gonna
just
be
purchased
10
myself a
because it
bunch.
was 10 for the mission and 5 for the gauge mission.
Yep.
So 15 in total, but it's gonna be 10 on the mission.
yeah, looks like this
Mhm.
way. So, looks like we see Resort team is gathering. I hope everyone is here today from them.
Mm.
I can't make up my mind. Should I go with more damage or more resist?
I'm taking complete resistance on my vigilant. Mine is going
Yeah,
to be.
I think with the latest
Mhm.
changes to more damage will be much more useful,
Yes.
because you actually can make a build of Vigilant. It will be, well, a little bit weak, but with a nice team of support, you can
Mm.
just deliver giant
yeah.
amount of damage in a
I
very
always
long
forget
distances.
about the team-based playing because I'm not totally used to it.
Yeah, you can actually pick up some, I don't know, some guy and talk him to use engineer, and you will be feeling yourself well.
Ah well, if you take into account the hull resistances is just
Mhm.
20 points, well, it's better to go with main weapon damage.
Yeah.
Power,
Well, looks like we're
cooldown,
waiting for Dino team. I'm not sure why they're
energy
still
drain.
not here. Uh-huh. Mijelski
Mijelski.
is here. That's the start.
Mhm.
He, as always, have every engineer in his battle slots.
Show, are you there?
Yep.
Take a good look at the lower left of your screen. Tell me when you're ready. Are you ready?
Okay.
Can you see it?
Ah,
Yep. I see it.
I see it as well.
Very well done.
uh, finally, 3 months of waiting. Finally,
Yeah, now you will have a nice time by fitting it, make it in working.
it's gonna be a war machine.
Yeah, it could be. I'm not really a vigilant player. I was
Mm.
killed very fast. I'm not really used to play with repair drones. I don't know why.
Says the
Much
guy with the
more
pacifist.
shield guy. Yeah, well,
uh, well, we all know how Vigilant is played and the rest of the destroyers and everything. Each of them has its own weakness and its own advanced kind of thing, whatever that means. So by the Sirius, it's the speed. With the Tyrant is the regen probably, and with Vigilant, it's gonna be interesting to see how it's I don't know, meta play it's going to be. I'm really
which
interested.
special mode? Which special mode model you gonna choose?
Well, I
Or
chose the damage. Usually I go for the mainstream default kind of. module, but this time I went for the damage one because it's a bit
We're in, fellas.
OP.
Yeah, looks like we're in. Okay, let's see how
Let's have a look
fast
at this.
this will happen. I think
Yeah.
pretty fast.
Well, Mijalski will go straight in. He'll have Max Vizilla and Storm System literally just go straight behind them. And Nostrum, I expect, will literally just stick to both of their destroyers like glue, and Little Kara appears to only have a recon. Yep, Little Kara will do his thing. Listic is good, anyway. But we still be
All
DNO.
I
I'm going to keep saying that. I'm going to keep saying that.
So I always giggle when I see Rise because I always remember the all rise and surprise and some fries. It's just hardwired in my brain. I mean, when we play me and Joe, when we play with our team in leagues, we just go, "Are you entertained?" and such puns. It's just really fun to play leagues and stuff because it really shows the best part of the game, and that's the team based playing. Sadly, it's very OP in terms of damage if you allow that in a regular PvP, and I get that, but still I would like to see that OPness again.
That is very OP. Look at Tusheka. Look at Tushkaheka. Tushkaneka, yeah.
You just can't leave it. Not really try to pronounce
Just
this.
the way that Max Vizilla is destroying that Antares is literally just
Melting
sinking.
it down. There's no way.
It's not even fair.
It's not even
There
funny.
is nothing fair about that at all. That's just
By the
bang.
way,
Wow.
did you notice how the lasers focus on the modules?
Max Vizilla literally can't move, but he can shoot and he can kill.
He doesn't have to move at all. I
Look
mean,
at that.
that's
I
that's
expect he'll
just
probably
hell of
just
a ship.
reach that engineer and just melt it down anyway. Look at that. Very stable. He's just taking his time.
And there goes Doctor. Will he
Dr.
be
Chaos is
able
literally going
to?
straight down.
Will he be
You
able to
see, this is why
survive?
I want to get myself the Vigilant.
This is really ridiculous. I mean, it's just too powerful to be honest. But I don't know
I did
if
tell you this is going to be the best of all three of them. The Sirius does not have anything on the Vigilant.
well, the people on my stream are just commenting like that's utterly stupid.
I'll just look at what Max was. I'm not even going to move over to anybody else. I'm just in awe at Max Vizilla.
let's just look at it from his perspective.
Just for a few moments.
What's with the texture on the lasers? It seems a bit broken.
Yeah, they need to fix that, I think.
Or is it just the angle? No? Yes?
I reckon
Maybe?
it's probably a texture.
Are you serious?
Cause yeah, I'm so serious. I'm Sean Connery.
I must ask you a question, but I'll save it for later.
That was a good one. By the way, what's wrong with the textures on these lasers?
Yeah, that was just
Yeah.
my question for a few seconds ago.
Yeah, that's. I think that should be reported in the back section because
Yeah.
I don't remember something.
Well, people are having some
Or Max
difficulties. People are having some difficulties with the Vigilant, just figuring out what's broken and what's not, because it's really difficult.
If we have a look at the actual weapon itself, hold on. Jesus Christ!
Did you just see that?
Oh my days! Firing range 7.5k.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
I'm just
damage
looking
build.
how he snipes down the Sirius from 7k. Does he even have to
Wow.
move? I mean, what's the issue here?
He doesn't need to do anything. He just needs to enable his button and just shoot. That is all he needs to
And
do.
people are just ignoring him because, well, nobody cares about the Vigilant.
Nobody cares about the Vigilant, and now they're all dying.
Pretty much.
If we look at how many kills this guy's got already, it's only 2 kills, like 8 assists. Little Kara, bloody hell. Little Kara's got 5 kills in his little recon. Have a look at that. Where is he? I'm gonna do that. Here we go, Listic. Give you a little bit of airtime.
For a moment there I thought Max Brazilla is actually shooting coils and the next time he's shooting lasers, but it was the Sirius underneath him, so never mind. You gotta appreciate the whole laid back kind of a play style of the Vigilant. I
Absolutely.
mean, you
It's just
don't
one of
have
the
to
ships
be,
you can afford to be lazy in.
yeah, you don't have to be vigilant at all. You just have to be sitting still and sniping down whoever gets
You just
close.
have to be able to shoot something. That's all you need to do. Just push. There we go. He's pushed the button again. Now it's moving. You just have to be able to push a button and kill. Look at that. Michalski's gone down how many times now? 3 times.
This is
Michalski's
just
usually the first one to die.
He's the engineer, he's the
Well, that's
priority
it.
target. Yep, that's it. That was
That's
fast.
literally it. Yeah.
Well, the Sword Stone
that
will have
was
another shot right now.
Yep.
this is just ridiculous.
It's incredible.
That ship is ridiculous. Still, it's just ridiculous. The damage output is off the charts. So let's see what I can do with this ship.
Also, very quickly, Cormac has just asked me on Steam um, if Galactic Standards bonuses also apply to Gaijin Steel purchases for our own account of the gift codes. And apparently it's not displayed in the Gaijin store. Do you know anything about that, Cinnamon?
I heard something was going about this question on between Doombot, that one of our game designers, and another guy. So, as I can say, we are informed about this,
Hmm.
and we'll do something.
Okay.
Well, I can see a new room has been created.
Yep.
By the way, guys, did you see the leaked picture?
Of the
I did
weapons.
see that. Yeah.
The leaked picture with our new design.
The
I did
ship.
see that. Yes.
Yeah, I just removed it from forums. So
You
you'll not
are
see it
such a
again.
party pooper.
Well,
Oh.
Let
the
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 people
truth
have
about
their
this,
spoiler.
the truth about this picture that was designed almost a year ago, and in December 20 update, you will see something completely new and at the same time familiar. So it will be like the basics, but not so much looking just like what we saw at this leaked picture. That one of our freelance artists decided to, for some reason, use it in his portfolio a little bit
Hmm.
early. It happens from time to time.
I do like what Necron said though when you posted that.
What
We've
did
got the
it?
Pentagon's top cryptologist working 24/7, trying to figure out what the you just said.
Ah, that was a
I
good
do,
post.
I do still have to stand for when you posted those numbers up. They literally looked like CD keys. I was thinking to myself, are they going to start retailing them again? Are they going to start retailing Star Conflict? It's Iridium Special Edition.
No, it's just
A full complement of all Iridium ships before they're released,
it's just
before
a
they're
way
developed.
to another picture, which will give a little details on what's going on and what will happen. So yeah, that's how we do. By the way, there will be a lot of contests, sharing prizes and giveaways on Facebook next week. So yeah, if you are following our page on Facebook, you should check it out from time to time, and you might see something interesting.
Like, no
Well,
spoilers.
like no, I will spoil something. So now on the Facebook page we have another second turn on invasion coating, and on the next week there will be two new contests, sharing contests with bundles. In this bundle there will be another skin for your ship, like Cerberus, and another one, I don't remember which one, and some GS
Damn.
as well.
I was just fitting up my ship and then boom, gameplay happened.
Yeah,
Ah, well, continue.
I think that will be short. Short
I
run.
am just going to keep following Max Vizilla.
I'm gonna too. This is just ridiculous. Uh,
Like the adventures of this guy.
The Adventures of Max Vizilla and the
Yeah.
Vigilant.
Witness
Now
me.
all he needs is this little theme tune, this little ditty theme tune, just to have
He's actually
something.
almost going
Yeah.
above 100
Mm.
meters per second. That is almost, almost.
Look at this thing though.
It's just a slow death. just what an empire should be.
An Empire destroyer should be a very, very fast and painful death.
Nah, he should be just slow and good at bringing that. Oh, damn. Did you just see how he managed to get the Antares?
I didn't quite. I think I may have missed it.
He just went.
He-
He just poked it with the laser a few times and it just goes poof.
Little Kara is on his little mission.
I'm really getting
Oh,
annoyed by the textures of the lasers. Oh, I see what he's doing with the lasers. He's just tapping him. He's not actually um doing much else.
not doing too much. You can see.
I mean, he just goes tapping the small ships and applying instant kind of damage. I really think that this ship is going to be the best ship among these destroyers in terms of one versus one close quarter battle, because the whole placement of the modules it's too wide to use the plasma arc efficiently, so even with that equipped it's going to be nightmare to actually get it down because of the 50% of resistances and the overall 200k health. So yeah, that's not gonna be easy. And they pretty much lost every beacon while I just watched the destroyer flying around in his 126 meters per second speed.
Yeah, that was happened. I think. No, they're still holding a beacon for some reason.
They're not going to be holding it for very long.
Yeah, looks like this is it. Yep.
Yep.
Fast.
And there's my second prediction. If we look at that in the SCL brackets, Dieno managed to get through. Null managed to get through. And we'll see how Starstorm and Ninja did in a second. I will very quickly find out as well.
Okay, looks like this is it. Between these two teams. And what do we have next? Let's see. I'm still looking for the table to see how it changes and to see the results of matches which were at the same time on the Russian streaming, and to see what happens there. And the next match we will see will be between Ninja and DNO. Really?
Nice.
That's gonna be a bit interesting.
Yay. That's one. That will be the nice rehearsal before the finals. Then we will see how much DNO learned their last lesson and what they have for Ninja using their Vigilant. I think Ninja also have a Vigilant
I've
and
got two.
ready for battle, prepared for battle. I
Hmm.
used to see when they decided to play leagues some days using only destroyers in their slots. That was before we decided to restrict their amount in matches. Yeah, one of the
Party
reasons.
pooper.
Do you know who won? Was it Starstorm or Roscosmos? Do you know who won there?
I'm just trying to find the table, and we'll see you in a minute, I think. Let's
Okay.
see. Let's see. Uh-huh.
I was just looking at the regenerative coding. This is
Hmm.
really funny to equip it on a vigilant.
Uh-huh. So between Starstorm and Roscosmos, Roscosmos wins. I don't know how they did
Oh,
it, really. Now they're gonna be playing with against Null, and
Seriously.
yeah, I don't know what's wrong with these guys, because we actually saw reports on one of the Roscosmos players for cheating or something. Yeah, really,
Okay.
we did very good job on actually searching something valuable on his profile, trying to find something. Didn't find anything. Looks like he just really playing this.
hmm.
Yeah, according to us, he's playing fair because and
Fair in inverted commas.
somehow they win. But last time they are playing against Null, it was I think previous Sunday, and they were crashed really hard. But we will see the game between Ninja and DNO, which will be much more interesting, I think.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And after that, we will see second match in the lower grid. Let's see who is in there.
Starstorm and Tricolor Hawks.
Oh yeah, yeah, that will
Yep.
be interesting as well.
That'll
I
be
like to
very
see
interesting.
Tricolor Hoax supposed to be the winner, I
Yeah.
think. Funny that's in every match played for now, it's score 2 versus 0 points.
Hmm.
So yeah. So waiting for a new room.
So, did you guys get the phone? Oh, I mean, I mean the code.
Phone number. I think this is a small amount of numbers to make it phone number. I don't know. We in Russia have like 7 at least for small cities and more for bigger cities. I always thought that in United States or in Europe it will be much more numbers and phone numbers.
Usually in the UK, you have the dialing code. You have a zero in front of if you're dialing inside the country, or you put two zeros and then then the area that you're phoning to. For example, if I wanted to make a call to the United States or any North American calling code, I'll just put in 001. Whereas
Or
if I'm
you
calling internally in the UK, I just put in a single zero and then just put a there'd be like 0 1 if I was dialing a landline or something like that, or it'd be like 0 7 for mobile phones.
or you just use Skype.
Mm,
Or another messenger. I don't know. I
yeah.
think that that's the future, and those number will die soon. I guess. Not really good at big numbers thing. So, still waiting. Well, while we have a time. I was I told you guys on the last streaming about that we are going to make trading between the players, right? You remember?
Yeah, I do.
So yeah, that's gonna. This is true. Nothing happened. Nothing changed. What I was going to say that if you have right now some components, some items on your store, and you don't know what to do with them, so just don't sell them.
Keep
Uh,
them.
yeah, keep them because
Always keep them.
I think it will be much more valuable very, very soon. Not from the next update, not from December 20, a little bit later. But if you, we actually will announce that in upcoming news that if you have some really nice amounts of parts for maybe destroyer that you are not able to make it the time and you still have parts for it, you can use them for trading in the perspective. So, or another parts for another ship. Yeah, so this is it. Just keep the items in the store and you will be able
So
to trade them.
what's the holdup?
I don't
Oh,
know,
at the moment,
maybe we
no idea.
maybe we're waiting for another match. I'm not really sure. Maybe this is a little break.
Maybe we're currently waiting for the others to finish what they're doing.
Looks like they just finished.
Hmm.
Okay, so waiting for the final first round.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. I really want to see DNO and Ninja playing.
Right. Well, if we've got some time, I am going to very quickly be back in a few seconds.
Okay, yeah, we definitely have some time, I think.
Also, you should probably take a look at my stream. You will see something you're gonna like.
What do you have
So,
there?
I just finished the Vigilant and I was able to level it up for like 6 levels. And I kind of made a test build to see how it goes and what I can do with it. So there's a bunch of improvisations and stuff. So I'm just gonna see how it's gonna behave in the battles after the finals are done. So I just can't wait for it to play it. It's just a magnificent kind of a ship, and I kind of waited for it for like 3 months, which is too much to wait for something.
Yeah, but you first saw it only months ago.
Yeah, but I wanted it 2 months before that. So I
Well,
didn't know
yeah,
what I
that
wanted, but I wanted it. So I come off kind of in
that's
I don't know.
because Empire stuff always cool. So you
Yeah,
actually have to have a nice time before the next update, because the next update will bring some new guns, especially against the
yeah,
destroyers, and some new ships, especially against the destroyers again. So take your time
yeah. I know, I
while
know. I
it's
have few days to go, so that's
Yeah, and then there will be much more harder to be in
Alrighty
the
then.
destroyer. The destroyer will be
I
the
have
nice
returned. I'm
spot.
just putting my earphones on, just
Yep.
very briefly.
okay. So there's a question on my channel: are modules like active modules and stuff, will they be tradable?
We thinking about that. I think we will start from the parts and crafting
Materials.
items. That will be the start, and I think the actual models will be tradable, but in a time when we will be ready for it. So, but the start will be craftable items and ship parts.
Hmm.
Not really sure what else. It will be announced when it will be done. Yeah.
Okay, so the tradable items will probably be just materials and similar stuff. How will
Yeah.
they be tradable? Will they be able to trade it via gold standards or just credits in general?
I don't think it will be gold standards. Remember that from recently we introduced again iridium as a really valuable thing
Currency.
in the game. Yeah, really valuable currency and thing in the game. You actually spend 500 iridium for a nice pack with the nice resources. So I think we will stick to this one on trading system and on credits. So the trading will be between two players. Like one player can sell one item to another by the certain price of this item.
Is
So
that price going to be defined by the player or the game?
the price gonna be defined by the game, I think, at the moment. Maybe there will be some field for tweaking by the players. Maybe. Not sure
Uh,
about this yet.
I don't know if the final decision has been made so far, but it would be great if several materials would have a ratio between, let's say, 5 and 10 of something in value. So that would be a great thing to have instead of a fixed value, just for the sake of small economy kind of a thing.
Well, if you want to create an impression for this new trading system upcoming, we are actually looking forward to our another project, Crossout. You may heard of it.
Yeah, I
It's
did.
another, yeah. It's another PvP games, and they have really nice marketplace, which every player
So
can.
basically, you tested out the marketing system, the trading system in that game, and are trying to input it in this one.
No, this is totally different things because Crossout was built around this trading system. It was implemented from the very beginning at the very
So that's a whole
first
different
stages of the
project.
development. Yeah. And we just want to have the same thing. The actually player can throw the item to the shop, and another player can buy this item, and with the different prices. Like if this is very valuable item and people want more of it, it will be expensive. So like real economy. Well, but we will not have things like that at the beginning of our trading system. We're just going for the simple option, just to take a look what you guys will do with it. So what will be popular, what will be not so popular, and how it's gonna be
So it's
working.
gonna be in a small test phase, and then it's gonna be a bit refined, like pretty much everything else that's
Yeah,
new.
that's why we will start with crafting materials and ship parts.
Yeah, the most basic
Yeah,
stuff is the best stuff.
Yeah, because now we have some players who has some parts for ships, and they're not making these ships. They're making another ships at the moment, and they still have some parts that
By the way,
they're
Cinnamon, did you get
not
the
really need.
password?
What? Already?
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Let's see. Yeah, yeah. Here's the password.
So
So
DNO, right? Against.
Nope. This is Null versus Roscosmos.
Oh,
On Team 1 is
nice.
Null, on Team 2 is
ah,
Roscosmos.
evil Russian guys just
Yes.
grab our great game.
Let's see
uh,
how
I
they
knew
do.
they did it. I knew they did it. I just was so excited. All right, we will see Roscosmos versus Null. It's not will be very intense as I expected it to be, but all right.
Here we go. So if you saw me doing what I was doing in open space just there, I was just doing one of my dailies because I'm running a little bit low on some monocrystals right now. I've been upgrading some modules to Mark 5 because I can finally afford to do so. And yeah, I'll give you some more on that setup. The Kining build that I just said that I was flying around. I'll give you more on that. That's a specialist sort of setup designed by Nuclear Hail to be as OP AF.
I'm just gonna follow around Heblambert because he's pretty much insane, and I like insane people. So they are going heavy in with several
They're going straight
destroyers.
for him. These guys are going to get swiped. Look at Wrangler's shields going right down.
Heblambert is trying to kill the destroyers like he's used to. Wow, that's a lot of guard drones. Will he be able to kill the Sirius? Well, this is the first time I actually see a bunch of destroyers playing in a team-like manner instead of solo, but that means little to Hebelamber because he just sees more targets. One down and one to go and two
Legion
down.
is literally just going straight for everyone. Look at this. As soon as Heblember sees a target, that target is going to die.
Yep, pretty much. He just became the main star of the finals. He doesn't even know. He's just crazy with his anti-destroyer kind of a build. Although I did make the anti-destroyer build guide before the destroyers even became the main meta.
Here we go, Godness Molly going straight for Sea Beacon.
I'm still following Heblambert around, seeing how he kills destroyers, just to showcase how destroyers are really OP. They just go and die against a simple aura, rank 14. So yeah, as you can see, he just goes around, kills players in destroyers because reasons
Because
unknown.
he's Heblember. That's it,
Just
really.
just look at him. Just look at him
It's just Heblember. That's all
destroying.
you need to know.
Just look at him destroying the Brave. I mean, I really feel bad about Wrangler. And let's see how much Tyrant can withhold the Heavy Lumber attack. Although the series does use, well, never mind. Ignore what I said. Tyrant is gone. Tyrant is gone. Tyrant 2 is going to be gone as well.
Never mind.
So,
They're all gonna die one day. Oh wait a minute, they just did.
so that's not good for their team. 9-1 and one lost beacon. Another one to go.
Hmm.
There's no way in hell they can survive this kind of a damage. This phaser gun is really OP for people that like to skill shot. It's just made for them.
It really is.
So I have another question for Cinnamon. Have they considered giving bonuses based on player skill stats instead of based on ship rank?
That's what will makes us to count those skills and ship ranks and well all these things. It's just really hard to make uh, working because that will be good, but it can be abusing also. So
Speaking of abusing, they just added to that question. They saw rank 3 dagger in T5, so will there be any matchmaking kind of changes?
rank 3 on T5.
Yeah,
Well,
so
the
that's
only
a
one way,
weird
no,
thing.
actually, it's possible, but the only one way to make this is to fly with rank 10 at higher ranks and use your rank 3 and other slot and fly with it. It's passable, but it's not really smart because, well, that's it. If this guy asking about restrictions, there might happen to not to allow players to choose these ships for flying
I don't know
on
why
higher
would
tiers.
anyone in his right mind go with a rank 3 in a tier 5 battle, but it seems like it's beginning to be a common issue for those serious players that just want to play the game and those not so much serious about the game, uh, just trolling around and asking to be punished. So
Yeah, yeah,
basically, will
that
there
that might
be
be happen.
uh, change in the matchmaker that will reduce such abuse?
I think the first change should be made for this game mode we are watching right now is Capture the Beacons. The first change should be made for it to available for the players who only have full 4 slots with
That's good.
right ships. Yeah, and I think then we will focus on this problem when some guy just decided to fly on rank 3 on rank 5 ships
Should
in
they
higher.
be reported as abusement, or is that okay to pass until the next update?
I don't think we have in rules something about these guys because we have the rule that if you are just not fighting on purpose, on just leaving the battle on purpose, or just for somehow ruining the game for your team on purpose, then you can be reported. But for flying rank 3 on tier 5 matches, I'm not really sure that this is
That
some
just
kind of.
might be case of running the game for others because there's not much you can do in a rank 3 ship unless you're
Yeah, there's
that
not much
good
you can do,
and
and
you can embarrass other people. In that case, okay, but if you constantly die and not contribute to your team, it's considered to be sabotaging.
Mhm.
Maybe, but we should even we should change the rules, or we should just restrict these guys. So I think the second option is ours. Just restrict to fly on certain ranks on some special ones. By the
So
way, I think it's really possible for people to have maybe rank 10 ship on the slot and flying on higher tiers on rank 9 ships if you really like it, because rank 9 will be available to get the same bonus as rank 10, and it's actually can be competitive at some point.
I don't know how the rest of the player base sees the newest changes, but I do like the aspect of 3 tiers, because too many tiers end up in some tiers being a bit abandoned, so to say. And for instance, that was the issue with the tier 4, not much players playing in that tier. They just go straight for the tier 5 or stick with tier 3. Now we have an equal number of players that participate in battles of various tiers, even though it's 3 kind of tiers now. So I'm really looking forward to that 3 tiers idea. It needs a bit refinement to be complete, but it's certainly a nice change, and I'm looking forward to it in terms of better PvP, richer PvP experience, and so that people that don't have a higher rank ship, that they can strive to have a higher ship and still play the lesser rank ships they really love to play. I have a bunch of ships that I like to play, but they are not in tier 5, so I would hold myself kind of not playing them, because sometimes I want the Top Gun title, sometimes I want something else, and so on.
Yeah, it usually was it was made for shaking an old matchmaking system and to make these old ships another shot to, well, just participating in the battles once more, maybe, and making them more valuable in certain matches and certain situations. So I think this current stage of matchmaking system is just the more preparation for the bigger changes. It's just like the middle stage before we will make something new. And yeah, we're looking forward to make every ship valuable. And so yeah, that was make it hard to count fast.
Okay,
So yeah, that's
so
it.
here we go.
Mhm.
Um, I would just like to add a small thing about the matchmaker and the whole ideas. Uh, I talked about with a bunch of players that they kind of thought that maybe the some changes on the matchmaker should be like first 6 ranks, then 5 ranks, and then 4 ranks to be an equal, easy, medium, hard kind of 3 tier system, because of the ranks and what they offer now with the latest update on lower ranks having uh, one more extra slot on shields on whatever. So yeah, I mean it's uh, it's going to be a nice year, the next year, I think, in terms of matchmaking, because I feel like there's something more going on than just a simple matchmaker. The changes in the matchmaker will totally result in a different play and different game and the mindset different that we had until now. So it's worth noting that every change will have its specific effect and specific kind of impact on the future development of the game. So that's a positive kind of a review of the
Yeah,
next
we
year.
actually wanted to introduce another maybe QA for PvP, just the
Here we go.
separate
Have
one,
numbers on it.
and it will be kind of a brawl thing. So there will be game modes like survival and several others with different modifications and other stuff just for people to fun. But they will be separated from general matchmaking and will be available just well for maybe making some additional missions or tasks or whatever. So yeah, that's another upcoming change we're working on.
I would just like to add that it's really important to participate on the native forum and feedbacking the general development and the future development of the game, because players are really important in their feedback in terms of development in general. So the native forum is the way to go, and if you're interested in the game and want to see it becoming something more, you should probably go and feedback it.
Yeah, feedback is the most important. So if you maybe have some things to talk, maybe I don't know, Steam reviews is a nice place. We usually likes to read a lot of them. So yeah, there's also forums with suggestions and other sections to fill in.
There's numerous how should I say it? There's
I've got a question from Aggressor. This one should be about leagues, I believe. So, when can the players invest the earn points in prizes? He's asking. So,
Oh,
when
it will
will they be
be
able to spend
yeah,
tokens, etc.?
it will be at the end of the tournament. So I think on Monday we will begin all this thing. Some teams will actually try our website with our gift shops using these tokens. I think Italians will do this the old way. Well, they just will tell us what they choose and we'll give them. That's how we usually do all these things. Yeah, on Monday we will gather information, and from the next update, December 20, we will be able to give everything from this prizes bundles to the winners.
So one more question on my end. There's a question about the open space rework. So when's gonna that rework hit? When is it going to start? And how much time will it be until it's finished?
So the open space rework is already in progress, like more than half of the year. There's a lot of things should be done more. So we're looking forward to summer to deliver this new game mode. It will not cancel the existing open space. It will just be another option to spend your time in the game and another option to earn something, do missions, you know. So it will be more like another kind of gameplay. If you're looking for the answers, what should it be? I could recommend to maybe Google some old Russian game called Rangers. It was very good at the beginning of 2000s. Again, it's called Space Rangers. You can see how it is played, and you also can see. We also took something from Mass Effect things traveling uh, in the galaxy. So we have just decided to make like the really big galaxy to explore and with lots of events,
So
lots of stuff.
the open space will get a fancy update with some sectors and systems, probably with some additional content, I presume.
Yeah, I
which
think
is still under
yeah,
development and we don't know what it is.
yeah, it will be just another separate game mode, and it will be uh, more exploring way to than the existing open space. I think it will be closer to Space Sims, but with another look at the sim. So, well, we will see it summer what it will be like.
Okay, so there you have it, folks. There's a nice update with anti-destroyer weapons in December in a few days. Next update in huge terms will be the trade system. That will be somewhere around February, perhaps, maybe
I think
later
it
or
will be spring.
before.
More likely, it will be springtime. Yeah,
So,
and
and the
we actually
next,
have.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
continue.
Continue.
So, and the next change after the trading system will be the open space rework, and that's gonna be a huge deal. And everything in between will be just some plain extras for me. I don't know about you all. I'm just gonna be so thrilled with the trading system alone that I'll be totally forgetting about the open space.
Wow, you will have some time and playing fun with trading system, and then just at the right moment, I think new open space will get in, and you will have another kind of fun. Uh,
That'll
this,
definitely be double fun, I think, because if you
yeah,
guys are going to have
yeah,
the new open space system introduced a
yeah.
little bit later on, as well as the trade system, it's what the community's been asking for. We've been asking for it to be. We've been asking for a trading system forever since this game originally started. We want to be able to move stuff from one person to another or purchase stuff and all sorts of stuff, and it'll definitely do the game some good as well.
Yeah, and
As well.
once again, if you want to make some impressions about it, so it's you can take Elite Dangerous Space Sims, you can take Mass Effect Galaxy Exploring mechanics, you can take some old Russian game called
Mm.
Space Rangers. You can mix it together, and you can see what's well. Actually, it might be. So that's it. Yeah, right. We will have like really big numbers of systems, like a lot of them. I think it's not really possible to
Mm.
explore everything. Uh,
But
so
will open space? This
I
is the one
hope it's
question
not
I have
gonna
got.
be the Eve kind of huge
I'm
universe
hoping it.
because that's gonna be too much to handle. I
no, no,
need to
no.
update my guides, and that's gonna be too much.
No, we doing another kind of thing. We're still much more focused on PvP missions and PvE and stuff like that. By the way, PvE upgrade is coming up as well, with old missions being a little bit reworked and
You know what they
some
should
new
do?
stuff.
They should allow us to have a couple of competitions for writing out our own mission blueprints and stuff, and
Oh,
have
and by the
three
way,
winners.
I almost forgot blueprints. We decided that when blueprints obtainable only in somewhere in open space or somewhere in missions, and you don't really know where it can be gathered, we decided to get every blueprint and add it to bundles and to the shop. So it will be available for not for GS, just for regular currency as well, but it
Hmm.
also can be bought. So if you're not going to looking for the blueprint in the special space somewhere, you can just buy it and have what you want. So yeah, that's what we want to do starting, I guess, the next update.
Epic stuff. Nice. So, right. Do we know what's going on in the next battle?
Let's see.
I'm
I'm
waiting
just
for the code.
well, as I can see, Ninja Team has won against DNO.
Predictable.
Yeah, predictable. And with the points again, 2 versus 0, 2 matches have won.
There's a question about open space rework. Will there be a galaxy map in 3D?
We're working on that, but it's not ready. It's not yet ready. So I personally don't see anything like that. We have map, but in 2D format. I mean the new map for new open space. It's we will work for to make it more, I don't know, likable and beautiful. So, but it's I think it's too early for that. Firstly, we need to deliver some nice gameplay and then to make it look beautiful. So the next match. Let's get back to the tournament. The next match we will see. It will be Tricolor Hawks versus Starstorm. Yeah.
Cool stuff. So
So,
at the moment, I am very briefly just going to wait until they
did you
finish,
guys
so I'm gonna
get
go
the
back to.
code?
I didn't get the code yet.
Okay.
No.
I wrote the referee to send the code, so
Yep.
if he forgets about it, I'm gonna strangle him. You didn't hear that?
No, I don't think that he'll forget because, well, now we have 2 games at the same time, so one referee
This will mean that we have one referee
actually
can just move straight on to the next one
he
immediately.
he can see that he has some missing guys in the spectator rooms and realize that something is wrong. So I think it's working for now. This new systems with 2 games at the moment.
It seems to be doing the system quite a bit of justice as well, I believe.
Yeah.
So my task is to kill how many cybers? Is it 5 cybers? Great stuff. Cool. I'll do that then. Eat lasers. Yep. When you have them on your daily missions become a lot easier. I wonder if they'll actually I do actually have one question about gunships and about secondary roles. You know how each faction has a secondary role? Like for Federation, it has tacklers and then it has gunships. For Jericho, it has commands and then tacklers. It has guards and then long ranges. Will that also be something that will happen to special project ships as well, or will that be something that will just remain for the primary roles?
Special project ships. What do you mean exactly?
What I mean is specifically, so the ships that you finish crafting on your thing. So when you get to the very end of the game, you start crafting new materials.
Mm-hmm.
So what will those? Now, will they introduce? That's strange.
What?
Will we
Here?
get second? Will we get the second roles for each of the factions when we're doing? So when we have, let's take the Federation string for example. Maybe I'm not saying it right. So you've got the Jaguar, you've got the Octopus, and you've got the Peregrine. Will we also get a secret project Recon, a secret project Gunship, and a secret project Guard, all for Federation at rank 15, or will they not be planning to do that?
Not. We're not planning to do that at the time at the moment. I think at December 20 you will see where we are going with our new ideas and new systems of picking up roles and picking up builds of the ships, we have something interesting in this another faction that will be introduced on December 20. So, and I think at the near time we will not spend much of the resources on further of development of this three current existence uh, ship trees like you can see it right now. So I think there will be not so much changes in this in the next sometime in next future, near future.
So there's not gonna be a deviation in terms
Hmm.
of roles. I
In
mean,
terms of what?
in terms of ship roles, I mean, like Show just asked. So the
No, I
so
think
so there's so much on each faction. It can be done, but it would be a nice goodbye to the old system in which a certain uh, faction had a certain amount of ship classes available and some not. So yeah, it's
well
gonna be a difficult
the
thing.
old system is not really going anywhere to say goodbye.
Yeah.
So it's yeah, it's really still here, and we maybe we will do some changes with it. So, but if they will be necessary to be done, because we will introduce another completely new system and we will see how it will act according to the existing one and how they will be balanced to each other. So we may change some things here, some things there. So it actually questions of just looking at the future and the stats and results of all these things, but it will be happening, I think, only after the new year. So yeah, that's the point where we can analyze some information about it. So, but not before. We are currently hope that the new system will really be liked by the pilots, and we worked hard about it. So we will tease a little bit of this, I hope, on Monday, this upcoming Monday.
Okay, so here we go. Next battle.
Starstorm versus Italy.
That
I don't know who's going to win. I
yeah,
just don't know.
pretty much the same. I think they are on equal terms.
Shijinla
No,
and Gibraltar do
actually,
their thing.
actually, in the battles between these two guys, these two
Sonic and
teams,
Energy will do their thing.
there's always much more winning by Italians. So Starstorm is a little bit mm, back.
Hmm.
So yeah, really, Italians is stronger this than Starstorm, and
Yeah.
I think there will be.
If they want to strong arm them, they have to take out Overlord first.
Oh,
That is a
look, he
must.
has Vigilant.
Yep. You
Did he
see
had
energy overkill
Vigilant?
already as it started to take out the enemy drones. Grande and Sonic and Energy, sorry, already doing their thing. Energies is sitting there just doing his thing. Shijinla's moving towards. Well, looking at Shijinla's screen is just going to make me feel and be sick. Oh, Overlord's doing the same thing. Let's have a look at what Overlord's actually done to his Vigilant. Has he done that? Nope, he hasn't.
What again?
No, I was just thinking that maybe Overlord would be smart enough to fit his ship out for some absolute, just
Like
yeah,
Max.
like
No,
Max. But yeah, no,
no.
he hasn't. He hasn't. That's not going to work.
Not everyone can just do this and handle with it. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he has something else in mind to show.
Usually, putting up against these sorts of orcas already put up a fight against quite a lot of these guys destroyers before, and just absolutely maced a lot of them. So, although you can give it some credibility. Overlord is actually doing his best to hold off opponents from doing things like capturing and that sort of thing. Although Grande has literally just taken out the hardest player to take out on that battlefield.
There's another question about the numbers of regular ships, which seems to be a bit, how should I say, a bug or something, because it shows more ships, like 158 out of 156, so people are just confused, and that's not just about the destroyers that are
Yeah.
missing.
No. That's not about destroyers that I'm missing. I don't know. That's about just right it. If they count actually with these destroyers like Sirius and Tyrant, which is not currently available, there actually counts in the whole ship system because they were introduced and well, let's say honest, they will be back, but not in the near future. They will be back a little bit later.
By the way, show, they are asking you to show the battle.
Yes, thank you very much. I keep on forgetting to do that. I am very, very sorry.
Okay.
Boom.
I feel like the Vigilant is gonna have a bad time after a
Yep.
while,
I
because
feel like Shijinla's gonna have a bad time.
this trick is not gonna be good in future.
Looking at energy screens is gonna make me feel sick.
Overlord is trying his best to hit the caltrop, but he's still sitting still. Although he's doing a really good job, but he's not gonna kill it. Let's see what's happening on the B beacon. Almost captured.
Almost.
And they are
Badger's
focusing
nearly
on
going
A.
down.
They are
Well,
focusing on
they
A
need to
beacon.
Tested
focus on
hard.
Badger. If I was there right now, I'll be pinging the absolute crap out of Badger. That would be me right now. Just be going bing, 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 bing on that one guy.
Wow, B
For the
beacon
whole
has been
game.
done.
Yeah.
It's 1 beacons left and 4 kills. Well, that's intense.
Go, Bad Boy's using his. There we go.
Okay, he managed to kill Gibraltar, which is important target.
Yep, more important target is going to be Shijinla though. Shijinla.
Looks like Italians have to regroup themselves.
So
They have
have
five
Guys can stand up to Starstorm and they can stand up to them very easily. It is simply a case of using the tools that they're using right now. It's literally just a case of using the tools properly and not buoying her out, really. I think that if they can use these tools carefully, they can win this very easily. If that was me, I would have sent out a combat drone. A hybrid missile.
Looks like Sonic tried to lure them out or something.
Are there 2 vigilants?
Yeah, they have 2 vigilance.
No, 2 vigilance.
I just see a big ass long line, so 2 of them means 2 vigilants.
Yeah, they have even third vigilant prepared.
Oh, that's bad news.
Well, that's maybe good news, because as we can see, this vigilance, they are not really fitted as Max used to fit his ship to make a really nice amount of damage. That's another kind of thing. I think Gibraltar now gonna die. That's not good. Good. Maybe isn't.
It's really weird to see the textures of the lasers not connecting. That's how much
Yeah, I think
Really
range.
is.
That's how much range the Vigilant has.
I think we will solve this problem soon with the lasers.
Ooh.
It's really difficult to aim with lasers
Four
at
and a half
small
minutes.
targets. Even with aim assist, it's not really that easy.
Well, I'm interested. Is the situation
Oh,
gonna change?
look at Overlord. He's not having a good time. The G Tardu
Overlord has definitely gone down.
is just a hell for a Vigilant. As you can see, you can easily trap him, and he just doesn't go anywhere.
Hmm.
Baja is in trouble.
Badger is getting a lot of grief.
Yeah,
Looks like Gibraltar's down to his last
there's
ship.
there's no way. Yeah, as you can see.
Hmm. So now all Bad Boy needs to do is just take down Gibraltar.
That's
Yeah,
it.
if he'll manage to do that, I think that will be it. That will be
Hmm.
win. Looks like for now it's all going according to your prediction, Shaw.
Yep. Except
Just
for one thing.
which one?
Roscosmos beat Starstorm.
Ah,
That's
Roscosmos.
the
Yeah, that's
only
just
thing.
insane, guys. I don't know what they're
Yeah.
doing.
I did not. I was expecting those guys to fold, but apparently they didn't. They didn't fold against Starstorm.
Okay, Overlord is serious, and this is getting serious.
He means serious business.
Yeah,
2.5 minutes to go. I think that will be solved according to the number of kills.
It will be. There is no way that either side is going to try and get the other team's beacon, unless Sonic manages to somehow slide them one. And if he
I
does, then it
think
will open
Sonic
up
is
a
trying to do
big
something,
opening.
or perhaps not.
I reckon for now Sonic should take a seat back and possibly move in, give the other destroyers something to think about, and repent over, as far as I'm concerned.
The
Whatever
salient
works.
cannon is just really annoying. I'm just getting annoyed by watching it.
Not looking at it. Just look at this after we fix it problem. It will be nice then.
I mean, it just stops the destroyer in its movement. In general, it just doesn't move anywhere, so it's a dead target.
It is.
Although I would like to see that kind of a weapon for frigates, because that would totally boost the frigate numbers that had been dropped lately because of the overall destroyer event and stuff. So
Oh, Sonic goes down.
with the next update, it should be interesting. The balance will shift towards the standard ships again, I believe, at least.
Yeah, yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
So this is getting a bit tense.
Yep.
Ah, 35 seconds left, I think. This is it.
They're not going to be able to take 3 ships down in that time. Grande will
Yeah.
go down.
Whoa.
The other
Updated
2 won't.
technology.
Yeah, there's 2 kills to go, and I don't see them scoring that kills.
No.
Will they be
Not
able?
unless Italy do something very stupid in the next 10 seconds.
So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, 0.
0.
Yep, this is it. But Starstorm has another chance.
Yep, that's 1-0 though.
Yeah, let's see how this will be happening in the next game. This can be interesting. This can be all the way around.
Okay, so waiting for the next room or
We're gonna wait for the next room.
okay.
Well, as I can see, Roscosmos, they just lost to Null. No surprises. And as I can see, Team 3037 has won against Lizord's team, at least one battle. Now we will see. Oh, and it looks like this is it. Lizord's team decided not to participate further, and there will be another match between Roscosmos and Team 3037.
Okay.
But now, yeah, now we will take a look at another shot between Starstorm and Tricolor Hawks.
Why is there a number at SC1337 right next to the launch button?
Because it is a elite game. This is just a 1337 game. They've got to have that somewhere, haven't they?
Well, maybe.
Uh,
I don't really thought about it.
I mean, when he just said the name of the team, I was like, why is there the same number right next to the launch button?
Oh, you know.
And here's the phone number.
Ah, here we go.
Okay,
There we go. Brilliant.
Well, as I can see, they have changed their ships prepared a little. Or not. I know they're going in and going out.
well, they seem like they are trying a different tactic than before, and they might wanna
Yeah.
save up on ships because the last few times they did lose too many ships, and that's the main reason why they lost. If they didn't, they might have just won pretty much every game they had so far.
Starstorm really relies on destroyers like a lot, and I don't see that they're, well, really good at playing with them. They just
Yeah,
have a lot of
the
destroyers.
destroyers are in general ships that actually give you the chance to withstand.
I'm gonna make another prediction, guys.
Okay,
Where is it? Hold on.
so while we wait for a
I'm gonna
prediction,
put Tricolor Hawks against Roscosmos. Here is what I'm gonna do. Starstorm are gonna lose to Tricolor Hawks, and Tricolor Hawks are gonna advance and take on Roscosmos. I believe that should be the way that it will probably go.
well, we should totally
Well,
make a betting on this.
oh wait, I'm sorry. I just I'm very confused because in the lower grid you have only one game, like best of one format. So it's actually Star Storm already pass out, and
Oh, I see.
yeah, I forgot about that totally. That in the lower grid
Hmm.
we have best of one formats in first three rounds until the lower grid finals.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why Tricolor Hawks already have won, and now they're gonna play against DNO again. That will be
DNO.
hard. Yeah, the tough times, especially against Max with his Vigilant.
So Team Lita going against Roscosmos.
Yeah, that's gonna be a difficult task to do.
Hmm.
And at the same time, it's actually will be the last match for today between DNO Tricolor Hawks. And at the same time, there will be a match between Roscosmos and Team 3037. So, well, I
Okay.
bet that Team 3037 will manage to win Roscosmos. I don't know what Roscosmos do, but well, it's not
Whatever they
actually.
do works.
Yeah, whatever they do works, but
They
I don't
seem
think they're
like a
going
weird
to.
team, and I still don't know how they are managing to win.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're managing to win a lot, but they're always losing to Null in a hard way or to another pretty good teams. And Team 3037 is really tough. They have won Blacklist tournament, one of them, and that's why they are here. They were playing against Ninja in the first game. They have lost because, well, that's Ninja. They know how to do stuff. So, well,
So
I'm
this
not in the room.
is this the last battle?
Yes, this will be the last battle for today.
Okay, so you guys prepare the overall scoreboards. So tomorrow, same place, same time.
Yeah, tomorrow will be the same time, and we will see the final matches, semifinals, and the great final. I think we will see between who and who.
Okay,
Aha. So considering this is here, I'm going to make another prediction, and this prediction is going to be that in this one, I'm going to put it in.
so the prediction is
DNO.
Well,
well,
yeah.
that's not a big prediction.
Yeah, that's not so much analyzing there.
Versus
I think Team 3037.
Perhaps.
They are kind of new guys, but they were really, really strong last time I saw them playing.
these guys are also ex DNO as well.
Yeah, yeah, as well as Ninja,
Yep,
some of them.
some of them. Which leaves me to then move everything towards. So losers round 4. Ninja versus. It will be between all of the others again. So what I'll do now is I will do. Oops. I can from here I can predict a winner. Would you guys like me to predict a winner?
Well, I have some thoughts actually on that. Who's gonna win?
Let's see what happens.
Well,
But I still think DNO will be among the winners. I don't see anyone else actually getting that much close, and I don't see much scores and gameplays and general tactics as much as DNO does.
yeah, very true.
Do you know does different like all the time, and sometimes it's not very good. Actually, I'm not really sure that they will win in the match against Null. That's really one of the tough predictions, I think. So
Yeah,
DNO will
sometimes
play against
sometimes
Null.
they win by 20-0, and sometimes they just manage to get only 20-1.
Yeah, it could be happen with the same team opposed them. Like sometimes they win them like completely, and sometimes they're almost lost. So it's usually maybe it depends on Zhelski's
Leadership skills.
yeah, leadership skills, because they're very really influenced by him. They're playing. So we're still waiting for the guys to.
We're still waiting for the remaining players to get into the game, and
Yeah, I don't see Max Verzilla here still. I don't really think that he needs to
I
refit
reckon they're going
his.
to replace Max Vizilla or Nativar with Aggressor.
they're trying
Wow.
probably to change their tactic by a small amount just to throw tricolor hooks away a bit. So it's a viable tactic, I guess. So are they coming anytime soon, or what's the hold up?
Well, I hope. Let me ask the guy. What's wrong with it?
Oh,
Here we go.
Oh, Max Verzilla is here. That's nice. Unfortunately, I don't see his.
You will do. He won't
Yeah,
have changed that.
I think there's a vigilant there, but well, okay.
it's still weird to see the ships not showing.
Well, yeah, there's one of the backs. What's really hard to find out what's happening there and why. We still really don't know why this is happening. It was reported like 2 years ago or something, maybe even further, and we still have no idea how this is happening and why.
It's a funny bug, to be honest.
Yeah, it's funny, but
Makes you
for
think
now,
he's going with one ship only.
yeah, at the first time I really thought that some people just decided to use one ship at the beginning, but then I discovered that this is
I mean, the courage of using just one ship is something that's important.
yeah,
It's kind
that's
of funny.
kind of crossing the line between courage and stupidity.
Yeah. Uh,
Yay, North Metalhead is here, finally. And we're still looking for the fourth member of DNO to get in the game. Come on, guys. I'm sure that the other guys are playing already.
I had to say that in the room though. Apparently, according
So
to the police, I have a lot of time.
as I can
You
see,
know what? I'm gonna have a cigarette.
yeah, it looks
Not
like
really.
there's a little break here.
Seems like it. So, do you have any spoilers left for us?
Well, let's see. I
Do you have a list?
yeah, I have a little list, but I already told a lot. Let's see what else do I have. Well, looks like not so much. But since we have time, I will remind again about the streaming this Monday. We will stream some parts of the new content which will be delivered on December 20 with new update. So it will be usual time, like this stream. It's will be 14 o'clock UTC for you to know, and we will see some new ships and a little bit of maybe something else, maybe. Also go to our Facebook page and take part in the sharing contest. You might win something like GS, something like new skins for your ships, and I think there will be even more on the next week.
Well, Shodan is having fun typing something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yay! Looks like we have been started.
Let's
And here
go.
we go. I'm totally
This
gonna
one
stick
is
to
gonna be lots and
max.
lots of fun.
I am totally gonna stick to max just for the sake
Yeah.
of the troll.
This is going to be two of the. Oh wait, no, he's taking it serious this time. Or is he?
No.
I think that's for the beginning.
I think it's going to be for the beginning, but I reckon that what's going to happen is if he switches, it'll be interesting.
I'm not really sure that he even go switching this to Vigilant,
No.
because as I can see, this team, two of these teams, they really have a lot of time playing together against each
Mm.
other, and DNO, they really know that Italians are
We'll go in and rush them at the very first opportunity they
well,
get.
yeah, and that they're not like serious and they're not like destabilizing field and stuff. So I think that's why he picked up Sirius.
Mm. Yeah, it's one of those things that needs to happen. If they can take out all of the beacons faster than DNO can help them capture them back.
Well, DNO decided to
That's
take
one
their
of the
own
big things.
beacons pretty fast.
Yep. That's what DNO are doing at the moment. They've got 2 destroyers in there. Listic has look. Listic has just completely abandoned his poor recon. Look at that.
Oh, there's a destabilizing field going on. Grande is
Yeah.
getting into
Yep.
trouble.
By the way, guys, did you try these things? Will is it really works by throwing you to the rocks when you are on destabilizing field? Is it really works to throw it off?
No, it doesn't work
Wow.
actually. I haven't
Look
seen.
at aggressor's aim. Look at how aggressor is aiming at his targets. Grande is on the back of aggressor at the moment. Look at that. And he is sticking to him like glue the whole time. Bang, there we go.
So as for the repelling beam, I haven't seen any extra damage when you push a ship into a asteroid or a wall. So that might be a bug or something, I guess.
What again?
The
There you
thing
go.
when you push someone with the repelling beam into a wall or something like that, it should deal an extra damage or something, but I haven't seen that.
Commander's about to be in more trouble.
It's just collision damage, I think. No extra damage there.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
But if it will be close enough, I think you should deal like, well, a lot of damage until the guy even explodes.
Well,
If
it
you will
deals a
be
lot of
pretty
damage.
close.
It deals a lot of damage, but still, I was thinking if it did extra damage as
This is incredible. Look
uh,
at that. Bad
Whoa,
boy
whoa,
is
whoa.
literally combating Listic and having a right go at him. Look at that. On B Beacon. You can see
I can
Listic is
see that
clearly having a struggle against him as well. He's
both beacons being strongly
managing to
contested by the Italians. Looks like
very,
Italians
very
decided
strong.
to use it well.
They have literally gone straight in. They have gone cutthroat the whole game. These guys do not want to lose.
Whoa,
But
B beacon going down. Let's
B
see.
Beacon has gone down. Looks like my prediction may be wrong here.
Maybe
Diano
if they will be
may
fast
be out.
enough.
So now North Metalhead is taking on Aggressor here.
They have to be fast enough to manage this working.
and little Chara is going down.
Little Cara, oh, he's down. Now down for Max Vazilla to go down as well. So it's 52% on this A beacon here. They're all moving in. They're all going in. That's 30 to 30%. 23%, 20.
Yeah, that's
Whoa,
not
whoa,
gonna
whoa,
This
happen.
whoa,
is
whoa.
furiously
Whoa!
well done.
Unbelievable. And I want to remind this is best of one.
That
Dino has no longer a participant of the final. This is incredible.
Oh
Wow,
my
that's
god.
one a prediction, huh?
So did Italy just win or
Yeah,
yep, they just
they
won.
just won. They
They
will
just
continue.
absolutely whooped DNO's ass. So
Wow.
now
I
then,
want to see Mzelski now. Where
you
I
don't
want to
want to
hear
hear
him
him.
screaming.
You
No,
you might
I
want to
actually want to
see
hear
him.
them, but I'm not want to be the target of his speech.
yeah, no.
Finally,
Wow, that was incredible. That's
they
what I like
managed.
to see these things. Really, wow.
Wow,
They finally managed to
that's
actually win against DNO.
Wait,
hmm,
Mzelski is writing something that he want to replace or what? Because I'm not really sure what's going on there.
hmm.
Or he didn't. Wow. Looks like he didn't notice that this is best of one.
Ah, well, that's
Wow,
not
this
gonna
will be
help the
hard
screaming.
times.
That
Well,
will
that's
not
going to be
help the
something they're going to have
screaming.
to take up.
Wow, that's really, really
That is
impressive.
incredible. Right.
I just want to make sure that this is all will be okay.
Hmm.
Well, looks like the battle. Well, yeah, everyone is leaving.
Before anything else proceeds, I am going to make one very final prediction. And this is the last prediction I'm going to make before we move on. And that is, I'm going to predict that tomorrow
You're gonna build a vigilant.
I am going to build a vigilant tomorrow. That is one prediction, but
Lizord writing me that he's screaming. He's just screaming. Well, he got one of the best games today on stream, but we definitely have the best. Well, the best game was right now in front of our eyes between
hmm,
Three Color Hawks and Dino. That was unexpected. That was amazing. Wow. I'm sure that Max Verzio is really regret to not to get his Vigilant. Wow.
Okay, so can we just make the Italy being the finalist of the whole event so we can just award them correctly?
I reckon this is going to be the event. So I'm guessing if they haven't already, Team Leeds is going to absolutely stomp all over Roscosmos, and then Tricolor Hawks are going to beat Team Lead by probably a small margin. It'll literally just be a hair,
So at now
and then Tricolor Hawks will be contending.
we
I
have
reckon.
we have 4 teams left in the tournaments, and
Yep.
let's see. This is Ninja, and this is
No.
Null team. They will be playing against each other
Yep.
tomorrow. This is Team 3037. Pretty strong guys. They
Team
will be
Leeds.
playing
Just call
against.
them Team Leeds.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after that, you've got Tricolor Hawks, which
Yep.
obviously you've just seen are very, very fast. Yeah, these are the final 4 teams in the tournament. We've now separated the men from the boys, as it were. So,
And the Russians from Italians. Oh my god. I still can't believe they actually
So,
pulled it off.
they managed to pull that off. Well, they did say to me that, a couple of days ago that they were going to come out absolutely swinging, and they did. So that's just something that you can expect to come even further.
wow. So I think on this really exciting moment, we should get into the end, because tomorrow we have more games, more interesting and unexpected, I think, results. We will see.
Cool. Right then. Shall we start closing off the streams?
Yeah,
Well,
I think
we
that's the time.
should probably.
Cool.
So, you
Yep.
guys get the first word. I'm gonna be the last.
Well, yeah, thank you guys for watching. This was very, very nice, and we are waiting you tomorrow here at the same time to see who's gonna win the whole season. So stay tuned.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you very, very soon.
Well, thanks for watching and thanks for random questions and being able to sustain that much of spoiling on the future updates. And see you again tomorrow. And remember to always have fun. So, shall we?
Aha. Right, I finished mine. You finished yours?
Yeah.
Awesome stuff. Nice job, guys.